Hello, my friends, and welcome back. It is Saturday, August 31st, 2024. I'm the Drunk Pokeroo. 'Tis beer time. Happy Labor Day weekend to you. You know my favorite part of Labor Day is? It's not the laboring. I gotta work tomorrow. It's been a long week. That's why I didn't have any beers. I just wasn't feeling like I needed a beer, and I just wasn't there, man. So let's have some beers tonight. I gotta be up and at work at 5 a.m. tomorrow. I got a tiny shift. Gotta go do the inventory, count all the stuff, and then I'm off till Wednesday. So that's all right. We'll make up for it. Somebody made a comment on a video a while back and said, do a Guinness. And I'm like, I've done Guinness before. I've not done Guinness before. Let me tell you a story. When I was a younger fellow, we would go out on St. Patrick's Day, which is one of my favorite holidays, if not my favorite holiday now. And we would go to an Irish bar and we would get a Guinness, and I was afraid of this beer. I was so afraid of Guinness. It was this dark, mysterious, strong beer. And we would drink the Guinness, and then we would make fun of each other, and then we would drink green beer. And terrible. So Guinness is not strong beer. Guinness is a light beer. Guinness is 4.2%. It only has 15 more calories than a Bud Light. Priced at about $3.30 a bottle, $3.30 a can if you buy it in the 4-pack, which I did. 4.2%. It's got the widget, the nitrogen widget in it. So you got that going for you. I don't know. I don't know why I've never done a video of Guinness. I have drank it. It used to be like this was the best option in a bad bar, right? That's what people would say. It's the best option in a bad bar. You can always trust. Have a can of Guinness. The Cascade, which really everybody loves. Like, that's part of the joy of drinking the Guinness is watching the Cascade. Obviously owned by a gigantic corporation. I don't have anything bad to say about Guinness. People who love it love it. It's made well. It's a good beer, but it's a light beer. And I never thought of Guinness as a light beer as a younger man. I didn't. I was terrified of it. I was like, oh, this is such a strong beer because it's dark. Now it's 4.2%. I'm going to crush all four of these. Like, that's not even going to be a thing. Anyways, let's get into it. Cheers, my friends, to classic beers I should have gotten around to. My apologies. Guinness time. Cheers. I know if you go to a bar where they properly pour Guinness, it's like a whole goddamn thing. It's a whole production. But I'm just drinking a beer here out of the fridge. It's nice. It's a light stout, roasty, chocolate, coffee, bitter. The nitro, it gives it this smooth kind of thing. The head obviously attracts that kind of, gives you a bit of sweetness and helps to smooth the beer. It's a lovely beer. Don't get me wrong. There are a few beers around that are as well known around the world, right? And that you can rely on to be the same no matter where you are. Now, I know they have stronger versions. Extra Stout is 5% here in Canada. I don't know if there's a stronger. I heard there was like a 7.6% Guinness. Like, I would like to try that. And it's not that I have anything particularly bad to say about it. I don't. It's a perfectly... But from what I remember, it was so hard to drink this because I felt it was such a heavy beer. As I drink it now and know all the things I know about beer, I don't find it that heavy at all. It's actually rather nice. It's got a nice body to it, but it is light beer. Whoever, like, I just didn't think of it as light beer until I was like today. I'm like, it's a light beer. It's 4.2%. So, there you go, and lowering calories. So, I mean, if you got, clearly I care about that. Yeah, I'm clean shaven, by the way. So, you know. I feel much better. And that's the other thing, too. I hadn't shaved in like 3 weeks, and I had a bit of a run of, just not feeling bad. Just really not into beers. Right? Because I was just like, I'm struggling with some beer-related stuff right now. And some, things inside the community industry that are just making me not want to be part and drink it. So that's one of the reasons also I'm drinking Guinness, because not craft beer, just beer. Anyways, if you like Guinness, sláinte. Like, really, I'm glad for you. You can get it everywhere. It's a good beer, right? Will I purposely buy it? Probably not. It's not one of those beers I buy very often, right? But every once in a while, it does sneak into the rotation, and now I can say I've done a video on it. So there you go. Thank you for the suggestion, my YouTube friend there. And I'm going to go and finish 4 of these because, I mean, it's just me home alone, and then I got to go to bed. So, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Couldn't enjoy my evening. Cheers. Like, there's nothing to complain about this beer. It's a lovely beer, and I think that there's something to be said for that. There's definitely something to be said for quality beer being made, around the world.